Hey everybody, it's Natasha from the blog and YouTube channel Mountain Valley Refuge, and I just want to stop and show you this beautiful light that we have in our suite right now, and a nice cup of coffee. And this beautiful light has just inspired me to stop and look around and plan what I'm gonna do with this space. I know I change it up frequently, but when you have a small living space like we do, it just makes so much sense to change it up frequently because it feels like you're in a new area and all the things that you have feel kind of new as you're seeing them in a new light, in a new place. And so you may think that I'm crazy, but I really enjoy moving things around. And I just have a new appreciation for everything when I see it in a new light, in a new beautiful way. I don't know, it's part of creating, can't help it. I'm thankful for a husband who is patient with me and doesn't really mind. And I like making it beautiful for him. So let me tell you about some of the ideas that I have. Partly I've left this until now because I don't really know what to do. Yeah, there are points I guess where you run out of ideas, and well, this has worked and it kind of works. It's almost perfect. It's always at the beginning it feels really perfect, but then I'm like, okay, it's time for a change. So I mean, this is working really well and there's no reason to change it, but like I said, I feel like switching things up. And so of course in the beginning of a new year it always feels like the right time to change things up. So if you missed any of our former videos showing you the house tour and kind of how we've laid it out, I should say I lay it out. I'll drop those videos in the description box below and you can go check them out. It's nice to get ideas to see how to decorate a space, especially with bulky furniture, and if you need to fit a lot of stuff into one place. So yeah, I mean, it's a really exciting project, and let me show you how I've got it right now, just some specific areas that I'm thinking of changing, and then pretty soon I'll be making the changes and you can see what it looks like in the end. Come along. This is a new hutch that we got from my mum, and this flap down here flips right up into a table. When we're ready to eat, I just pull out the feet. I just pull up the chairs that we normally have at our desks, and we just sit on those. But the desk space have been working really well. We're really enjoying having this little work section over here where I can work on one side and Wally can work on the other side. You can definitely see who is messier out of the two of us. But if you stand back and look at this space from back here, it's alright, but because it is such a busy area, it usually looks pretty messy from other angles, and so I'm trying to think what is the next step to clean that up, because naturally a workspace and a workshop space will always be a bit messy. So either I need to put in some kind of better storage where we can stash things away when we're done with it, but generally it's always kind of left out. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with that yet. And because you have to walk past it to get to the living room, it's kind of an area that I feel needs a bit of tidying up. Now I love this library shelf book area, but it's kind of getting stuffed full of things that aren't in their right spot. It's nice knowing that this space is loved well and well lived in and has lots of good stuff in it, but it's time to tidy it up and find some spots for things that aren't so pretty and declutter it, I guess. Now this kind of messy desk area leads to the lovely little sitting room or living room space, but the challenge with that is that when you're sitting in this living room, you are looking at this. And I think it's so important to go sit in different parts of your house and look at what it looks like to look at it from that angle, because, well, this just isn't such a pretty picture. It's not bad, it's alright. But I could use a little prettying up. Now we've got our plants over here, which is where our Christmas tree used to be. And it's good, they're getting lots of light here, as you can see, but it kind of just looks like plants have been put here, not really with much thought, so definitely gonna move them around a bit. Now I love coming to lie down here in the morning and read, but our couches are starting to feel just too bulky for this space. I don't think we're at the stage of getting new ones yet, but I'm wondering how I can move them around to look a little less clunky. That's the thing, we put couches right in the corners because that's where they feel like they belong best, but thinking we're gonna have to move this space in a little bit of an unconventional way. We're also starting a pile of things that are just extra and can go away, like Walter's study books. We can take those to his parents' place, a bunch of old magazines, old boots, extra candles and shoes. Hello, thrift store pile. I love these hats when you come in, and although they're good for summer and ready for us to grab, it's time to redo this front entrance part as well. And basically anything we don't need we'll put in this room somehow. Could I fit a couch in here? Probably not. As far as moving the office space is concerned, it really can't move from this area right here, unless I plug in the phones over here and move the rest of my office over here. So that's just a little look around so you can see how beautiful it is right now in the light. I love living here, and this truly is a wonderful space to work with, just a big open plan around the kitchen. And yeah, it's fun to think about what to do with your furniture, move stuff around, and get it to look fresh again. I just love making home, so it's okay. It's okay to spend time in a room and make it beautiful. And so if this is all you have also, if you live in a small place, spend time on it, make it look good. And if something doesn't feel right, change it. So we're there now. Stay tuned as I show you what it looks like in the next couple of weeks.